Hey everyone, how are you? Here at Broward Regional Park that's where the Colombian national team, I'll just show you in just a second, of the Colombian national team, and right there, Colombian national team training right now. And of course, the big news out of this camp has been the reaction to Jose Pekerman resigning or not deciding to renew his contract. That it was right there waiting for him. There were a lot of speculation as far as whether he was going to come back or not. There was one condition that the new Colombian FA had put in place, which was for Pekerman to renew, for him to accommodate himself as far as financial responsibilities or financial demands were concerned for the cycle leading up to the 2022 World Cup, and also for his son-in-law, also part of the coaching staff, Pascual Lescano, to not be part of the Colombian national team mix. Just a few moments ago, maybe about 40 minutes ago or so, Pekerman had a press conference where he announced that he would no longer be coach of the national team, that he was not going to take up the offer that the Colombian FA had offered him. So, and of course, there was a lot of reaction when it came to the players. Juan Fernando Quintero said that he learned a great deal of lessons from him. Of course, he was in two World Cup cycles, and both World Cup cycles that Pekerman was a part of as coach. And scored goals in both of those respective World Cup cycles. So very important to keep that in mind as far as he was concerned. Jason Murillo, who happened to return to the national team post-World Cup, talked about how his struggles and how he was able to come back, but of course he owed a great deal to Jose Pekerman, especially during that Copa America in 2015, where he scored a crucial goal against Brazil, winning against Brazil 1-0 in Chile. So a lot of emotions running high here in Fort Lauderdale as Colombia getting ready to face Venezuela. It's been a very emotional time as the players were pretty much getting off the bus and getting ready to warm up when they were notified that Pekerman was not going to be their coach coming from here on out, I should say. And it was a very emotional moment. Some of the players looked a little somber. It is a little bit somber right now in Colombian national team camp. So that's something that you have to really start to look at when it comes to what this team is going to have to overcome. And now it's the emotional factor to see a new coach come in. The members of the Colombian FA press have talked about the fact that this team or this group of individuals is not interested to hire a coach right away. They do have until the end of the year. Some have been even talking about January to announce a new coach. And now that's where the big questions emerge. Who will be the new coach of the Colombian national team? Yesterday, Juan Carlos Osorio ends up saying, well, you guys didn't give me the time. I sign with the Paraguayan national team. He was announced yesterday. He will be presented on Monday. And then also keep in mind the fact that there are other coaches that are waiting in the wings. Reynaldo Rueda, not one of them, because he's the coach of Chile. He's already been the coach of Chile since earlier this year. One of the names that has emerged, Jorge Luis Pinto, has emerged. Also, there's a lot of talk as to maybe the possibility of a foreign coach, but we will see which one emerges. As the one that was a rumor about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, happened to be Gus Hiddink. In my taste, if you want to ask for my personal opinion, a coach that's seen his best days go by, and also on top of that, they would be paying Pekerman amount of money, maybe even more than what Pekerman would have been demanding, and that would have been very interesting. So check out here on Instagram what's going on as far as the Colombian national team's concerned, leading up to their match on Friday night against Venezuela.